How to set up all sites on Coastline. For our first site, Billiards Room and Hookah Lounge, you're going to start off by reinforcing this entire wall in the Billiards Room. This is an absolute must every single time to reinforce. Staying in the same room, you're going to want to make a rotate hole going into B site and then reinforce all the way to the right. Or you can do it the other way around, have the rotate hole on the right or the reinforcement on the left. But I personally like to have my rotate hole on the left and then the reinforcement on the right. Now going into the Hookah Lounge, you're going to want to make a rotate hole going to the north stairs, and then you're going to reinforce directly to the right of it. You're then going to want to reinforce this entire wall in Hookah Lounge, or you can make head holes instead, but I personally like to reinforce the entire wall instead. And with your last reinforcement, you're going to want to go to the aquarium room and reinforce the wall all the way to the left and make head holes on the right so you have a line of sight into A site in case anyone tries to get in. Now moving over to the theater and penthouse site, you're going to reinforce all these walls in A site. You're then going to want to move over to B site and then reinforce this entire wall as well. You're then going to want to move the bathrooms over by B site and reinforce the wall to the right and then make head holes on the left. Or you can do it the other way around, but I like to do it this way because if enemies drop from the hatch above, you have a direct line of sight towards them. Now moving to kitchen and service entry, you're going to reinforce this entire wall in B site. You're then going to move into A site and reinforce the wall on the left and then make a head hole on the right. Or do it the other way around because either way works completely fine. Staying in A site, you're then going to reinforce this entire wall right here. With one of my last reinforcements, I personally like to put my reinforcement right here and then make a head hole on the left so I can see enemies outside that barricade. And with your last reinforcement, you're going to reinforce this hatch right above site. And for our last site, Blue Bar and Sunshine Bar, you're going to start off by making a rotate hole from A site going into B site. You're then going to reinforce this entire wall over in A site. As well, you're going to want to reinforce this wall as well in A site. Now heading into B site, you're going to want to reinforce these two walls in the Sunshine Bar. You're then going to want to head upstairs and reinforce this hatch right above site. And with your last reinforcement, I personally like to reinforce this hatch right by A site.